Hi, Cadoodles, it's me, and today we're going to read Tacky the Penguin. This book was written by Helen Lester and illustrated, that means the pictures were drawn by Lynn Munsinger. Tacky is one of my favorite books ever. I love Tacky because Tacky is such an odd bird. Isn't he fun? He can do cartwheels. Can you do a cartwheel? There once was a penguin. His home was a nice icy land he shared with his companions. His companions were named Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect. His name was Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird. Every day, Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect greeted each other quietly and politely. Tacky greeted them with a hearty slap on the back and a loud, "What's happening?" Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always marked 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tacky always marched 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. Looks a little different, doesn't it? His companions were graceful divers. Tacky liked to do splashy cannonballs. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect always sang pretty songs like Sunrise on the Iceberg. Tacky always sang songs like, "How many toes does a fish have?" Tacky was an odd bird. One day, the penguins heard the thump, thump, thump of feet in the distance. This could only mean one thing. Hunters had come. They came with maps and traps and rocks and locks, and they were rough and tough as the thump, thump, thump grew closer. The penguins could hear their growly voices chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march them with a stick. And we'll, oh, I got that wrong. We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march them with a switch. And we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." They don't look very nice, do they? Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, and Perfect ran away in fright. They hid behind a block of ice. Can you find all of them? There's one. Goodly, Lovely, Angel, Neatly, Perfect. Good job. Tacky stood alone. The hunters marched right up to him, chanting, "We're gonna catch some pretty penguins, and we'll march them with a switch, and we'll sell them for $1 and get rich, rich, rich." Look how brave Tacky is. "What's happening?" blared Tacky, giving one hunter an especially hearty slap on the back. They growled, "We're hunting for penguins, that's what's happening." "Penguins," said Tacky. Do you mean those birds that march nicely in a row? And he marched. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 6, 0, 2.5, 0. Hmm. The hunters looked puzzled. Do you mean those birds that dive so gracefully? And he did a splashy cannonball. The hunters looked wet. Do you mean those birds that sing such pretty songs? Tacky began to sing, and from behind the block of ice came the voices of his companions, all singing as loudly and as dreadfully as they could. How many toes does a fish have? And how many wings on a cow? I wonder, yuck, I wonder. Mm. Y'all didn't know I could sing so well, did you? The hunters could not stand the horrible singing. This could not be the land of the pretty penguins. They ran away with their hands clasped tightly over their ears, leaving behind their maps and traps and rocks and locks, and not looking at all rough and tough. Goodly, lovely, angel, neatly and perfect, hugged Tacky. Tacky was an odd bird, but a very nice bird to have around. So, Tacky was pretty brave, wasn't he? What do you think you might have done if the hunters had come? Do you think you might have hidden behind the rocks or the big iceberg with goodly, lovely, angel, neatly and perfect? Hmm. How do you like to dive? Do you dive in nice? Do you jump in with both feet? Do you do a splashy cannonball? The most important question of all, how many toes do you think a fish has? I'll see you later, my sweets. Bye-bye.